Welcome back to my channel. Today we will be discussing a very serious topic here. We all know that there is a tension going on between India and China. There is a war-like situation has been created. Okay. Reportedly on 5th of May, officially declared date, of course, India started a road construction in the Galvan Valley area. So from that particular day, escalations are started. I looked at the current transit and the position of planets, and what I found out is quite shocking. People who know me personally, they understand my style of work. I do my own research. I do not jump into conclusion very fast, but when I am 100% sure, I come up with all the data I have. Here I have written all the transits like for Sun, Mars, Jupiter and Saturn I know of course, and this is the current transit position. Okay, as you can see I have marked few houses. I'll explain. I have not entered the position of Moon because you know that Moon is a fast moving planet, and for this particular calculation Moon is not required as of now. Please see this entire video to know my findings and you will be shocked. I found out, I filtered the dates according to transit, what I'm going to explain now. From 15 June to 18 June, there is a chance of tension in the border. And we all know it has happened. Unfortunately, 20 Indian soldiers have been killed. Now I'll show you how it happened and which are the planets caused it, and I'll also predict that what are the periods or what are the time periods exactly which can cause more problem, and we need to be more cautious. Let's find out. As you all know, Sun is the government. Okay, here I have taken Capricorn as ascendant. Why? Because we consider India and China both under Capricorn ascendant. And you all know that there was a solar eclipse which has its complete effect on India and China, and it is not good at all. People who have already watched my videos on coronavirus, I made only one video. I'm not like those astrologers who keep on changing their dates. Okay, so I have made only one video which is there. I have made it in three languages: English, Hindi and Bengali. You can check. At that video I predicted already that from 30th June till September 23rd or 25th, around that date, there would be a rise in coronavirus, sudden spike you can see. After 25th of September, it has to go because Rahu and Ketu will change their axis. I'll start explaining why this problem started and why exactly on 15 June or 16 June you can say this fight suddenly happened in border. As you know, Sun is the government. So see, I have written Sun's transit. Okay, you can find it in Google also. Mars transit also I have written here. We all know Jupiter and Saturn is in Capricorn right now. Okay, this is the current transit. Mars is in Pisces, Saturn and Jupiter, they both are in Capricorn. Ketu in ninth, of course, in Sagittarius. Venus in Taurus. Sun, Mercury and Rahu, These three planets are right now in Gemini. Go back to the earlier dates. So you need to match the calculations. Then we'll come to the conclusion and prediction of future. First, understand the past. What happened and why it happened. April 13 to May 14. Sun was in Aries, number 1. Okay. At that time, this escalations have been started. Where was Mars at that time? See, March 22. From March 22 to 4th May, Mars was in Capricorn. Okay. In this house only with Saturn and Jupiter. Look at this very carefully. Sorry. Sun was here. I'm talking about this one and this one. Okay. At that time, Sun was here. Mars was also in this house with Saturn and Jupiter. Understand. We all know that in Capricorn, Mars was exalted. Remember this thing. Saturn and Mars, they are typical enemies. They can't stand each other. If they sit in a particular house, they will always fight. Okay, in your birth chart also. So please be careful. If you have Saturn and Mars combination, you have to see very carefully which house the combination is present and what that particular house suggests. Okay, according to that you can calculate. It might be a health issue, it might be a professional career issue, anything it might be. Okay, according to that particular house it will give the result, that's for sure. And whenever in Jupiter transit, I already explained this in my earlier video, yearly prediction technique. Okay, good year, bad year, you can see. Whenever Jupiter transits over Saturn and Mars, that would be a very bad year for you. Again, I'm coming back to the point. So I was talking about this particular period. So we all know that from May 5, India started this road construction. I can easily say, even we can easily say that prior to that, India has planned this construction. Okay. So I am guessing this period from March 22 to May 4th. Okay. When Mars was here. Now, you can come to me and say that at that particular time, what happened? Nothing happened. Okay. Let me answer. See, Sun's position is here. You are right. Saturn's influence is on Mars. So Mars is not exalted. That is fine. Saturn is also in its own house. But whenever Mars sits in number 10 or Capricorn, it doesn't listen to anyone. Okay. Because he is exalted. From here, Mars was aspecting Sun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Problem started. Sun is the government. Okay. Whether it is Chinese, whether it is Indian. Okay. Doesn't matter. Because they both are Capricorn ascendant. According to astrocartography and mundane astrology, you can say. Whatever I have studied. Also, have you observed? If we take this house as an ascendant, this becomes the 6th house. So this is the house of enemy. First understand this when the problem started. Sun was here. Though Mars was aspecting here, the government, but it couldn't get votes because Jupiter was also here. Whenever Jupiter is in between Saturn and Mars, it is actually working as a mediator. Okay, because he is friendly to both of them. Okay, so things couldn't get much worse at that time, but construction planning has started. Let's move into the next section. After May 4, on May 4 actually, Mars moved into Aquarius, and in Nadi astrology we all know that planets in successive houses are considered as conjoined to each other. Okay, now Mars is here. Now it's not here. Okay, it's here. I'm talking about this particular period. Okay, this Mars transit. Now here Saturn's effect is also there. Okay, so Mars is not at all happy. You know why? If we do not consider the effect of Saturn also, we still know that in number 11 in Aquarius, this is the house of his enemy Saturn. So Mars is not very powerful and is not comfortable at all. So he will try to hit. See, where was Sun at that time? Till May 14, nothing happened because Sun was here and neither Saturn nor Mars could not aspect Sun because this is the third house from Mars. But coming back to this period, understand this. After May 14, Sun was in Taurus. In this particular house, Sun moved into this house. Okay, now it's here, not here. Okay, and Mars is here. Now you can ask me that why not this clash happened earlier at this period? You first question yourself, see the transit. Mars is aspecting Sun, that is fine. Mars is trying to attack Sun, though they are friends. Because Mars is in this case denotes army or the problem. Any warlike situation we predict or we take into consideration, we have to see Mars first. Mars is not comfortable here, so he will try to attack. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sun was here. Now Jupiter is a friend of Mars and Sun also. So Jupiter couldn't let this particular thing, this bad thing happen. See, from Jupiter, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the fifth house. Jupiter was aspecting Sun. So Mars couldn't hit Sun at that point of time. Okay. Careful. Please see this. Now I am going to disclose a very shocking thing to you. Coming to the next transit. See carefully. On June 15, okay, Sun moved into Gemini on June 15 at 12:10 am. That means 14th June night, just after 10 minutes, like 12:10 am. Okay, I'm talking about 15th June, not 16th. Okay, so it came to this house. Now Sun is here. Okay, it will be here till July 16. See, here Sun is placed with Mercury and Rahu. See this. So 15th June, remember the date. 15th June, Sun moved into Gemini. Mars was still here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In Nadi astrology, we see connections in trine. I explained it n number of times. 1, 5, 9, 2, 6, 10, 3, 7, 11 and 4, 8, 12. Okay. See, this is 11 and this is 3. So it is connected. From this house, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And from this house, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. See. Now Mars can directly attack Sun. Why? When Sun was here, it was aspected by Jupiter, which is a very friendly planet to Sun. When Sun moved in this particular house, there was no aspect of Jupiter. Currently, there is no aspect of Jupiter in Sun. So Sun became vulnerable again to Mars. Okay. So now for Mars, who is in this case trying to hit Sun, has got the opportunity. Why? Watch carefully. From June 18 to August 16, Mars moved into Pisces. So in this particular house, this is from June 18. Okay. So till June 18, Mars was here only. Okay. So when Mars was here and saw Sun, which moved from this house to this house, like from Taurus to Gemini, and it got the influence of Rahu. Okay, so Sun was very vulnerable at that time. So now understand, from 18 June, Mars moved into this house. Prior to 18 June, Mars was here only. So I am writing this date. In this particular date, Sun became vulnerable. Okay, and Mars tried to hit Sun. And you have seen that on 16 June or 15 June night, it happened, because this is the window from 15th to 18th. This 3-day window was there, and there was much tension in the border in this particular period. See, that's how astrology works. From 15 June to 18 June. Okay, right now there is also tension going on. Why? Because Mars moved into this house, but still can aspect Sun by his fourth aspect. Sun is still here. Okay, and it is not aspected by Jupiter. So this tension will continue till 30th June. Okay, you know why? Because after 30th June, on 30th June actually, Jupiter will be retrograded and Jupiter will be coming to this particular house on number 9, Sagittarius. See the magic. Okay, till 30th June, I told you there will be tensions. After 30th June, when Jupiter moves to this house, it will give its aspect to Sun and it will again save Sun. Mars cannot hit at that particular time. Now you can say this is the house of Jupiter. Why Mars is still afflicted and trying to hit his own friend Sun? You see Saturn. Mars moved into this house, that is fine. Right now Mars is here, that is fine. But Saturn is still here and aspecting Mars, 1, 2, 3, third aspect. So Mars is again disturbed or afflicted. It's not comfortable at all. He is feeling uncomfortable again. And this uncomfortable Mars, who is very angry and very aggressive planet, trying to hit Sun. That is why the tension is there. Now, next, see this period from July 16 to August 16. After July 16 or on July 16, again Sun will move in this particular house, that is Cancer. It's on July 16, it will move. Okay, it is aspected by Saturn and Mars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mars actually not aspecting, but it's in trine. Okay, 4, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as I explained. And this Mars is again not very comfortable because it's aspected by Saturn, and Saturn is also not a friend of Sun. So from July 16 to August 16, there can be problems. Again, that time is not good according to the astrological calculation. It's too early to mention, but I am very concerned. I don't know any of the astrologers who have predicted this, but maybe I'm predicting for the first time. I'm not saying that there would be a war-like situation for sure, but there might be bad situations or escalations. Okay, because Sun will be under the influence of Saturn and Mars, and Mars, though he is a friend of Sun, still it's not comfortable because Saturn is aspecting and Jupiter will not be aspecting Sun at that particular time because Jupiter will be here from June 30 to November 20. In astrology, you need to do all the researches by yourself and you need to come to the conclusion. I have seen somebody saying this, somebody is saying that, nobody is saying why it happened. I always say these things. If an astrologer can't predict the or can't match the past, he or she cannot predict your future for sure. Go to an astrologer and first ask to give him one answer from your past, and then only you can be assured that that particular guy is telling the truth and he or she can predict your future. So I'll be discussing all these things in my future videos. I'll keep my eyes on the news, and I think this period is gonna be challenging for India and China both, July 16 to August 16, according to my calculation, because this period is too risky. I'm still doing my research on this. I'll definitely share this with you in my upcoming videos if I find out something. As of now, whatever I have understood, I just shared my research with you. Okay? Remember these dates till 30th June and from July 16 to August 16. That's it for today. I'll see you in the next video. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you like my videos, please put a like, comment, and if you want to talk to me or if you want to connect with me, come to my Facebook page. Take care. Bye.